All right, now my second video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to access the VLab server. VMware vSphere is what we use. So fortunately for you, it is browser independent. We haven't always had that in times past. You had to use Windows 7 with Internet Explorer 11. It was very frustrating. Didn't quite work right with Windows 10. Didn't work right with Chrome or Edge or any of the other browsers that are out there. So fortunately, though, we've made a new system that is now browser independent, which can be accessed if you go to vlab.yccnt.org/UI and hit enter. Okay, and that will load up this page. So you will use, I have my own account here, but you guys will each use CNT, whoops, you guys will use CNT 120 and then your student number. So I'm going to go ahead and borrow Nestor's just so that I can sign in. The password for everybody is password01. There's no need to change that. Just leave it the same so that you can access it. Ask that you only ever use your own VLab server. The nice thing about this as well is that I will be able to assist you guys. If you're working on a lab and you're having some trouble, I can actually pop in there and look at it with you. So it's a very good system for doing labs online. So basically, you'll start at this little screen here, something like this. You need to bring all these drop downs down and go to the actual VM. This here is your Windows Server VM. So this is a Windows Server 2016 VM. It's already installed, ready to go. So if you click power on here, this little play button, that will start the virtual machine, and you'll notice it goes black here. There's two options here, launch web console and launch remote console. I want everybody in here to use web console unless you just so happen to have a copy of VMware Workstation Pro on your computer. You have to use the web console. So just go ahead and click on that to bring it up. And it'll ask you basically if you're sure there. And that'll bring up your virtual machine, your virtual server. So once that loads, you'll be able to sign in and do the labs. The password for these out of the box is password01. So you'll be able to sign in and do that. So I'm not going to actually demo a lab right now, but we are going to go ahead and go back in here. I want to point out something that I forgot to mention in my intro video is that there's this discussions page. So if you're in student view and you see discussions, this is your opportunity to post questions that you, if for instance, you were not able to make the Zoom meeting and ask me questions directly, it's just helpful for the students to be able to see, hey, that guy also had the problem here. This is not a required portion. It's not part of your grade. It's totally up to you if you want to use this feature. It's just something that you can use if you have a question that you'd like to pose. That way the rest of the class can see it. So that's kind of the benefit of the Zoom meetings. That's kind of the benefit of this discussion board is that a lot of times people will bring something up that not everybody thought of. And so that's why I've got this posted for public editing. Anybody can post a question there. So you'll see this welcome. I might pose questions once in a while and just say, hey, you might want to think about this or, consider this idea. If that's the case, you'll see it pop up in here. And again, that's voluntary, not going to make that mandatory. The only parts of your grade that are mandatory are the labs and the review questions, which can be found in the modules. I don't have any of the modules posted just yet. I will have them at the time of this video being uploaded. So that's the basics of how you access VMware for VLab. Once you sign in, you can begin to work on your labs. Relatively simple. So, alrighty, that's that.